Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound now, Michael Wacha.
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Upstairs.
2-2.
And the count's even at 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Safe. It's an infield single to start the ball game.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Bichette on at first, nobody out. And that one fouled off.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
On the ground to third. A sliding stop. There's one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Next offering misses. 2-1.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Now it's the DH, Jonathan India. The 1-1 is fouled off. And down on strikes. And one away.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2's the count.
One, two, bottom of the first. The pitch.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One out, base is empty. To the right side, and that's just foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, Any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And now here is Vinny Pasquantino.
3-1.
Two outs, base is empty. Fouled off left side.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Barger snags it, and that will end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3, scoreless after 1. Back here in Kansas City, all set for the start of the inning. And the batter is George Springer. The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Two on the way. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk.
Ball.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Leading off, Salvador Perez. And a pitch. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Massey. Clement. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
The third baseman, Michael Garcia.
So up next, Michael Garcia. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. First offering. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Outside low, 2-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
High fly ball out into left center field. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Now the third baseman, Addison Barger. Fights it off. He'll see another. And it's even up.
That's a ball. We got a full count.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Perez on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Cut.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in time.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Here's the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Sat down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch inside, and it's 3-2. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waits on deck. Two down, nobody on. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Mark Canha. Swing and a chopper. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Drew Waters stands in. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a rocket out to left. Lucas makes the play. That's out number 2.
Batting ninth, The center fielder, Kyle.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-2.
Got him swinging. Nothing doing for the Royals. Still behind by a count of 1-0. As we go to the top of the fourth. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladdy needs just one hit to reach 200 for the season. Not close with that one. Ball 2.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all.
No, that missed.
Props
That's
to
a ball.
him for getting this far.
And that is out of play. Line drive.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Next is the designated hitter, Anthony Santander. One down, base is empty. There's a strike. Swings and misses. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Finish him.
And they'll do it again. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go, bottom 4, and here is Jonathan India. In the air, left field, down the line. Brings it in, and a quick out, number 1.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
The Royals down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's a slider for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. And George makes the grab. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Swings through that one.
He's pitching well, but not
1-2.
throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that's down and away. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Royals bats. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. And a 1-1. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a leadoff double in the fifth. Mansingi, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Runner in scoring position, no outs.
No, that missed.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk.
2-1.
Check swing, and he went. It's 2-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Good job to fight that one off. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that's outside. 2-2. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 2-0. Throw cut off to third. Not in time. He's safe.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
Here comes a skipper. One down, runner at third. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays.
45, Taylor Clark.
That's a ball.
In the infield at the corners,
2-1.
don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than
Luka.
that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. Inside.
in.
2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Angel Serpa, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Cruz, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Throw, tag, out. What a throw by Salvador Perez. That one hit to right. Canna sizes this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Royals nothing. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Out to short, Bichette. Slings it across, and they get Perez for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game.
19.
It might not be the most
Second
challenging
baseman,
we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So digging in, Michael Massey. One down, base is empty.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Brendan Little, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Rodriguez, the right-hander, also getting loose. To third, Barker. The throw to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Springer there makes the catch.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Royals,
now, Steven Cruz.
number 64.
And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball.
Cruz.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Canna hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
One down, base is empty.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there, just couldn't catch up.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Anthony Santander. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the 6th, at the plate, Mark Canha. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Drew Waters.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
The center fielder, number
Dominant
28.
performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
So up now for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. Diving to stop at first. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Varsho flashes the leather on the run and catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Number 6.
Jonathan India to play. Waters off of first with 2 away. That missed by a lot. 2-1. That one at the knees for a strike. Gausman throws over. Waters back on a dive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two outs. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So 1 left for Kansas City. They trail in this one 3-0. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer.
Number 4, George Springer.
Hit on the ground to short. Whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The center fielder, number 5,
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. One down, base is empty. That's towards center. Isbell under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Alejandro.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Cut on and miss, struck him out at 98. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they lead at 3-0. Bottom of the 7th, and to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Right through there for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
In the air, left side. Lucas settles underneath it, makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Kevin Gausman makes way, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. So they turn to their closer, Jeff Hoffman.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong. I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Swings through it for the K. Royals down to the final out.
That slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the tempo.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game, and when you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative.
Yeah, yeah.